Hello. Oh, or not. Hello and welcome to ImperfectlyMeCrafts. I'm Mallory. Choose behind the camera.
Wait, where am I? Oh, hello.
And today we are hopping into hop water. I don't know how many of you folks pay attention to hop culture, which is like the e-newsletter and stuff behind Untapped, but they had a big article about how hop water was the new big thing. And I have seen it springing up in several other breweries. And Sketchbook Brewery, who we did film very recently, if you haven't watched that one, that place is amazing and you must check out Sketchbook if you're in the city.
I agree.
Oh yeah, they were great. But they had they built us a 4-pack of 4 different hop waters. And for those that don't know, hop water is sparkling water that is flavored with hops. The fun thing about what I saw at Sketchbook, because a lot of them just say hop water flavored with hops, they don't even tell you what hops are in it. This one was a little special. They had 4 different ones that are specifically 4 different hops. So I
They
think
were
it's
single infused.
Yes, yeah, like the smash beers, right? Single malt, single hop. It's like that, but with hop water. So I was really interested because, well, I mean, most of these hops I've had before, but I'm super excited to see them stand alone in a sparkling water situation with no malts, no other adjuncts, nothing else.
No yeast, nothing. It should be just water and that flavor of the actual hop.
Correct. So I think this could be really fun, and I love that Sketchbook is doing this. I'm almost using this as kind of a diving into a specific hop, but it's going to be gentle. So I'm starting with Centennial, which I'm glad about because Centennial tends to wipe the floor with me a little bit. It looks like it's called H2 Up for their hop waters. I think that's cute.
It'd be interesting to have this, maybe we'll have to do it at a different video, have these different types of hop water and then have a beer that only have that one type of hop and compare.
I think that could be really fun. All of these should be absolutely clear as day. They should just look like sparkling waters. Most folks watching this channel have probably had Centennial hops before. I know I have too. We're just gonna see what it's like a little bit. So I'm gonna sniff first. You know, it's funny, the scent, I get tonic water. You know what was it, quinine? Whatever that is in tonic water. It smells like tonic water. I'm not getting much on the nose for the hop specific. Knowing approximately what Centennial is like, I'm a little surprised. So we're gonna dive in and see how it tastes. Huh. It tastes straight up like tonic water for the whole first sip. When you swallow it, you get a hint of citrus, you get a hint of that drying effect. But honestly, there's not a ton of flavor on this one, which is funny because Centennial's usually pretty knock you upside the head strong. Super gentle. However, if you weren't allowed to have beer for a little while and needed your hop fix, I could see this being okay. But it does come across pretty much like tonic water with like a little something extra on the end. Just
a bit infused.
Yeah, just a smidge. And I've had hop waters that are hoppy.
I don't know if I don't think I ever had hop water before. I had stuff with CBD or whatever in it, but I don't think I ever had hop water.
Gotcha. Yeah, the one at Ravinia Brewing Company, they didn't can. It's only Untapped, so I had it there. But that one was quite good. And that had a big flavor. This was super laid back, which is unusual in my mind for Centennials. Oh, and I do have to give a shout out to Kelly. Thank you so much for these lovely tasting glasses. They're beautiful. And I'm sure you guys will be seeing them in a lot of our videos in the future because these are super cute. I love them.
Perfect size.
I know, they're so cute. I'm gonna turn that one around and hop on to our next one. H2 Up, sparkling water flavored with hops, Cascade hops. Again, one that I'm fairly familiar with.
Yeah.
I've had it a lot of times.
Now hopefully it will at least taste a little bit different.
Once again, looks exactly the same as the other one. Let's see how it smells. Ooh, it's really bubbly.
Got her.
I got fizzed. The scent is similar, but I almost get a lime scent on this one, which doesn't make sense.
That's because of the green color of the can.
Oh, that must be it.
Yep.
All right, trying the next one. Definitely a different flavor. This one has a lot more flavor to it, and I get Cascade. I get it. I'm getting that dry, back of the mouth kind of pucker at the back of the tongue, but that hot bite. I get that on this one. Definitely different. I think I would probably lean towards the Centennial one first. This one has a bigger bite, for sure.
I am happy now that I can taste the difference between them. The first one, I'm like, uh-oh, they're all going to be very similar. But no, this is a...
Well, you know, we hadn't
It's a piney, right? Did you say piney?
It is slightly piney.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
say
all
that,
right.
but you're correct. The first one, and it was kind of super gentle. I was worried all of them would be super gentle, but this one definitely packs a bit more of a punch. Like, you get a different flavor
Yeah.
there. And it's nice, it is. I think I lean towards the Centennial more than the, what was that one? Cascade, which is actually true in beer as well. That's a different one, and it pops. The flavor pops on that one. And we are going to the yellow can. Ooh! Sketchbook Brewing Company H2 Op, flavored with Bravo hops. Have we had Bravo hops? Bravo hops, I don't know that I'm familiar with them. I can't recall offhand a beer I've had with Bravo. I'm sure I probably have, just based on the sheer number of beer that I've had. I've probably had Bravo, but it's not ringing a bell at the moment. Bravo hops. Let's see how it smells.
On the SRM wheel, I would give it a -12.
Goofball. All of these have smelled exactly the same. I'm not getting any difference on. They all smell like tonic water, and they bubble up my nose every time. All right, we're diving into our Bravo hop water. Cheers.
Bravo! Bravo!
More piney. That one went even bitier. Bitier. I'm making up new words.
It's in the dictionary.
Sharper up front, but softer on the ending. This had a sharp close. The Bravo actually was a smooth ending with just a tickle of that flavor on the tongue after. Ooh, that was different. I liked the ending on that one. It wasn't as sharp or dry as the other two.
Yeah, it's not, to me, as piney. And what is it at the end? What did you say?
It just kind of has a shimmer of flavor left over at the end, but it doesn't bite. It doesn't sharp close. It's very gentle, and it just kind of fades away. Like a sunset, kind of. It just
Once we
works its way to nothing.
get through the 4, I want to go back to the first one again.
We're gonna have to. So far, the first one's still my favorite, but that was a really interesting ending on that one. That was fun.
To me, it's interesting to taste these hops without beer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just getting the taste. There's no alcohol behind it. There's no malt. You know, it's just the hops. Like how, almost I want to say how you smell hops normally when you walk in a place or whatever. Even though we're not smelling it, that's how I feel like when I'm tasting it. I'm just getting the single, not flavor, because they do have, you know, a little bit complex flavor, but one single source of the flavor.
So our last one is with Sultana hops. I've had Sultana in a total of, I think, 3 beers ever, and I love Sultana hops. Sultana and Cashmere are actually my 2 favorites. Medusa's right up there too, but Sultana is quite good. We had one at Microphone that was Sultana, and
okay, go ahead.
And there was a Ravinia one too.
See, now, I had Med USA before. Not Medusa. I had Med USA.
So I'm still in the market for a cameraman. All right, hop water with Sultana hops is next.
I noticed they didn't have one of my favorite hops of Mosaic.
No, but I could see earthy hops being a little tough on hop water.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right, let's see how it smells. Exactly like the other three. And bubbles up the nose again. I think I'm sniffing more of this than I'm drinking. So we're gonna dive in and see how the Sultana turned out. I feel like I just bit into a tree branch. That's different.
Oh.
Yeah, big flavor. Sharp, dry, lingering.
So woody? Is that what you're saying by saying
Well,
biting
woody,
into?
piney.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is funny because I don't remember. I mean, Sultana's a little piney, but I didn't remember it being that piney. I'm not sure which one's my favorite right offhand. That one had a big burst of flavor, and again, it trailed off gently. It wasn't a sharp close. I think that one's the most drinkable of the four. Not that any of them isn't drinkable. They're all totally drinkable.
Yeah, none of them is
No.
strong flavor where it's like, oh my God, like I'm not a big hop fan, and none of these are even close to, biting my face off. They're just a little nibble on one of them.
You know how you're craving something sweet and you don't want to like eat an entire sleeve of Oreos because that's normally how a sleeve of Oreos goes, but those like Oreo crisps that they did, do you remember those?
No.
They came in little baggies of 100 calories and they were like almost little crackers of Oreos, like pretending to be Oreos. But in a pinch, it was a quick fix if you had an Oreo fixation, which I may or may not have had as a younger person and now. I didn't finish the entire bag of Oreos yesterday, I swear. But yeah,
She's lying.
I didn't. There's still some left because I knew I still had some milk left and I didn't want to I didn't do it. All right, so we have 4 different hop waters here. We have Centennial, Cascade, Bravo, and Sultana. I'm gonna do a little comparison here and just kind of check them out a little bit. Coming back to the Centennial, it's a much brighter flavor and I get a little citrus on it this time as well, which I didn't necessarily get on some of the other ones. And actually there's lemon pith, not grapefruit, it's lemon.
You know what I could see doing with this? Gargling. Let me try it.
Please don't gargle on camera.
Whoa, the flavors are coming out all over the place. Woo! Trying to do that.
I'm not gargling the beer,
Okay.
the hop water, not beer, but I'm not gargling the hop water. Weirdo. Cascade. That's still the sharpest of the bunch. That one slices.
To me, even the nose, now that I smelled them all, this one has a little bit more of a...
I still get just that tonic water scent.
Smell that one.
Okay, a smidge.
Yeah, once again, it's like instead of being a 1 like the other ones, this is the 2 on the smell out of 10.
Bravo's got next to no smell at all. There's still a sparkle to that one. Afterwards, it continues to shimmer as you drink it. So, last one, the Sultana. Of the 4, I do think the Bravo is actually my favorite. I like that shimmer sparkle thing it has as it ends. I think that really goes along with the sparkling water thing, and I liked how the hops sat in there. For the best bang for your buck, it's definitely the Cascade. That one had the biggest hop flavor. It really jumped out. As for the Sultana, that was the smoothest. I thought that was really, really nice. It was very smooth. would be second in line for bang for your buck. There was a bigger thing there, and I got some of that citrus in there too, which was really nice. So all of these are quite good. I know a lot of folks watching probably are focused more on beer, granted, but I mean, this can be an okay alternative if you do need to take a little break. It's been kind of nice every once in a while having one of these, actually. I've kind of enjoyed it. So
This is the first time we ever had them. How could you say every once in a while?
I have had hop water several times, just because you haven't. But yeah, I've definitely imbibed hop water from a couple different places, and these are nice. They're quite good.
Now, what I would say, instead of saying, for me, I would use them not as a replacement for a beer to get the hop. I would use it as almost a learning tool.
Yeah.
To see which hop of these four, and other ones, I'm sure other breweries have different hop waters, different one. See if there's one that you specifically like, and then maybe track down those beers that has that in it.
Yeah, this is an excellent way to focus in on one hop, which is why I'm sure a lot of folks watching are fans of smash beers, single malt, single hop, because you can focus in on one specific flavor and see how that one treats you. These do all have their own hop flavor, they do. They're just super, super gentle on it, which makes it a little more palatable. I speak goodly. Makes it a little more palatable to me because I generally, the bigger hops are a little rough on me. But yeah, I thought these were quite nice.
In another video, what we might have to do, or we're definitely going to have to try this on our own, maybe put it in a video, is use these like tonic water and put gin or what the other one, vodka, and make it like a mixed drink.
I could see this with a lovely botanic vodka or botanic gin, just really popping. I could see that being really, really nice. That's a great idea, babe. I like that. So yeah, pretty nice alternative if you're going non-alcoholic for one reason or another, and a nice way to focus in on single hops. It's kind of fun that you can check that out and see what they come up with. Plus, the breweries are just coming up with all sorts of cool stuff all the time, and as much as you try, you can't keep up. So this has been fun. I like this. Hop water I found to be quite pleasant, actually. So if you haven't tried one, give it a shot. It's not too bad. All right. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for hopping into hop water with us. Say goodbye, Chew.
Bye! Double hands. Go, we're going hoppy. We're hoppy for hoppy water.
Cheers, everyone. So I'll put the can right behind the glass, and we are
Why
going
don't
to
you put it in front where we can...
in front of the glass?
Yeah, that way we can see.
Sure.
Yeah, put it behind.
And put it behind.
Yeah, put it on your head. Rub your belly.
It won't sit. It's like exactly the...
Yeah, no.
That's not a good idea.
Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, they do got bubbles in it. Okay.
Yes, hop water is bubbly, guys. Just so you know.
Not as much as sparkling.
It's pretty much the same.
And there was something else you wanted to say about...
The...
He wasn't drinking those when he choked,
No.
just so you know.